an exciting moment in my life I wanted to share with you today as I walk to Best Buy. Now, why am I walking to Best Buy? Well, I'm going to look at the purchase of a curved monitor. This is 24 hours before my accident, the one that changed my life forever, and the one that ended up causing me to train my dog Chino, my border collie, to become my service dog. For all of you that are squeamish and can't stand the sight of the blood, you see, obviously I've had a head injury. I can't talk right. For any of you that can't handle the sight of blood, you're going to want to skip ahead about a minute, because I'm going to show the photos of my accident and the aftermath, and it's pretty bad. Fair warning. Well, the last video you saw me talking was the last thing I actually remember, and then I woke up with my dog on my chest in the hospital. I had no idea who I was, where I was, or what had happened. As you can see, my head, well, you can see my thoughts at that point. This is a few days later, first time I came home. I'm still pretty banged up. I had some plastic surgery done on my eye. The people at the hospital were great, and luckily, somebody at the hospital, an anonymous donor, ended up paying my entire hospital bill, which was probably 40 or 50 grand. I think it was like $48,000. So, if for some reason they see this, thank you so much. There's me trying to crack a smile with my newly broken teeth. It's pretty crazy now, even as I'm doing this voiceover, watching it. I still actually have gravel in my ear from it. But it's weird when you wake up and you don't know who you are, what anything is, or what's going on. It took a while to come around. It took me about a full 6 months before I could even say I was close to being fully rehabilitated, so to speak. I'm still not fully rehabilitated, but these things here were my best friends. Lots of saline solution, rinsing it out every day. I had pretty severe road rash. And then after a few months, I was able to walk my dog. Are you being a dog? Are you being a dog? Come on. Come on. Come on. Whoa. I think this was about a month later. You can still see I had a bunch of blood down on my neck from the concussion still. Doing much better. Had some pretty severe headaches. I see, the thing is, I've already had a couple of head injuries, so this really put everything over the top. Really affected me in some pretty profound ways. What's my good boy doing? What's my good boy doing? Get that stick. So I'm including these next couple pictures to kind of show, since I was at home a lot after this, I hung up some of my old paintings here, and then I wanted to start making some new ones just to kind of get my brain going again, so to speak. Here's me with a picture of my banged up face, my new scar. This is a couple months later, after I'd been painting constantly, got my little art studio, and this is about the time I decided to go back to school for digital design, and I eventually became a Fortnite creator.
This is where we can create materials, things of that sort. The other way you can do this is by just right-clicking.
Oh my God, I made a cube. Hope you're having a good morning, man, whatever you're up to. I'm having fun taking my classes. This is great. So that last little clip was a message I had sent to my brother after learning how to make a cube on Unreal Engine. It was very exciting. And now you're watching current video of me. These are some paintings of mine I'm going to be selling because I need money to survive. This is me using AI with my paintings. And I guess that's pretty much it. A lot of people ask me why I have a service dog. Some people leave in some pretty awful comments about, well, I'm not going to repeat them. I just think it's awful, and I felt the need to just do this. So if anybody else has more negative comments, I'm not going to respond to it. I just think it's stupid. We're all out here on this little rock floating in space trying to get by and have an enjoyable life, and that's what I'm trying to do. So there's me being silly. Anyways, that's why I have a service dog. So he helps me because throughout the day I'll start having what I like to call episodes. He will alert me before I have one. Usually an episode means I will have a severe panic attack. Sometimes I hear and see things that aren't there, kind of like these crazy things that you're watching videos of. But when Chino alerts me, it lets me know to stop what I'm doing and do this thing called blocking. These some exercises that I learned in therapy, where I just look at shapes and colors in the room and try to stay calm and focus until it passes. If I don't do this, I tend to have panic attacks, or I can lose my temper for no reason, and it's embarrassing and scary, and it's not fun for me or anybody around me. So that's why I have a service dog, to help me live a normal life like everybody else. That's all we're trying to do, I suppose. All that being said, still an artist, still blessed with my talents, and still can paint custom artwork on shoes, clothing, pants, and here's where I shamelessly plug myself. I can airbrush clothes, vehicles. I can make you AI videos, shorts, thumbnails, all that good stuff. So if you need any artwork or know somebody that does, please send them my way. I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. You're a good buddy, Sam Zira. Oh, and Chino says hi too.